we can understand better the place of the different practices by maybe looking at what they reveal to us. So, for instance, the Vayu practice is not leading to itself. It's also leading to a certain kind of experience of the body on the level of the physical and the vital body, or the level of what we call in yoga the Annamaya kosha and the Pranamaya kosha. Usually we live in the physical body and we feel very, in a very gross way, the Pranamaya kosha in the sense of breathing, but we don't really feel that subtle vital body at all. Because it kind of needs a gate, it kind of needs a door, and it kind of needs a keyhole to put a key in. Otherwise, it's there as a potential in our bodies, but it's not realized. We don't really fully live it, which is why when we suddenly do discover the door and the key hole, and we even have a key, it opens a new dimension to us, the prana maya kosha, the layer of the prana, or the layer of the vital body, or energy body. And that is a very specific feeling of the body, experience of the body. So, when I teach the Vayus, I never speak of this. I don't say, look, we can use this practice of the 5 Vayus so that you can uncover this amazing experience and rediscover a part of yourself that you haven't yet found, etc. Because I think that kind of sets up expectations, and then people are always trying to check if they found that, and then they're frustrated because they haven't found it, or they can get very megalomaniac because they have found it. So we just practice, and then eventually, some people do find suddenly that their body becomes very light, that they feel a kind of second spine, which is very sublime and unphysical, between their physical spine and the front of the body, and they feel how breath is moving freely. So in that way, the practice serves in building up constancy and in making us more and more subtle in the way we look at things and in the way we understand breathing. But there is also what it leads to. And we have to know that there's both. In that way, you know, the word yoga also, there is yoga as a path and there is yoga as the goal. And when you say about somebody that he's a yogi, you can say 2 things: that he's practicing yoga, that he's a practitioner, and that he's a student of yoga. And you can also say that he is accomplished in yoga, and it's the same word. And that's very useful for us, because then we can always be students of yoga, however accomplished we may be. And so there are the 2 levels, and they coexist.